Woo! It's showtime! Woo!
Alright, global players, so it is your time to shine. We're going to be doing the tier list for global Dokkan. Now, it has been how the last time I did this a global tier list was about a few months ago. No, wait, it was literally it's 4 months ago basically, and I'm really behind actually. We do have some new units on the board right here, and we're also going to be making some changes before that happens. So I think what's better is to look at the tier list. We're going to update the actual tier list to see how this is gonna go. So this is the entire tier list at the moment. So we'll start by updating whatever we have on here. First up, we're going to update Broly. Broly is an A tier now because of his new EZA. It's still okay, I suppose. If you guys don't know what he actually does... Oh, no. Wrong one. There we go. If you guys don't know what he does, he's basically he's a better extreme tech lead. I believe he's 130% to extreme 3 key and 130% to all extreme tech types, and then he's 90%. And he's 3 key 90% to all super tech types, which is actually really good considering his leader skill. But he's still, but his passive is a little better than normal. As you can see, it is much better than normal. He does massively lower defense. Yeah, the only thing that changes in his super attack is just he massively lowers defense. His passive gives 120% attack and defense, and then he gives an additional 12% attack, but loses 6% defense per key sphere obtained, which is kinda bad, but I'd say it's okay. But he still hits hard, like really hard. But then he has a medium chance of launching an additional super with 3 or more tech key spheres, which is not bad, honestly. But I'm not mad about this, I'm not mad. At least he does a good amount of damage. His links are good if you link him up with Broly, I guess. And then at least they gave him a new category. At least they gave him the crossover category, which back then, even after his EZA, he was still trash technically because he still had his 2 categories. But ever since the crossover category came into the game, he actually got a good buff on it. So I'd say he's deserving around an A tier, maybe S tier. I don't know, but I think A tier is kind of like the best place for him just because of his utility. Next up is Majin Buu, the Int Majin Buu, or Int Kid Buu, I don't care whatever you guys want to call him. He got his EZA just a couple of weeks ago, and he is awesome. I love his EZA. Getting 100% attack, he gives Majin Power Extreme Class Allies 1 key, and I believe an additional key, actually 2 key because of his passive. But he is very, very good considering what he can do. Plus he recovers 12% HP, and he raises attack and defense. So by giving him additionals, he's gonna become a good unit. If you want him to tank, but he's very good. So I'd say based on that, he goes up to S tier, or actually double S tier. He's really good, but I think he'll still take damage before he gets his attack and defensive buff if you place him in the first slot. But he's a really good support. So that's the reason why he's a double S tier. Next up, I believe... Were there any other EZAs? I'm pretty sure there was one in December. I forget. Oh my god. Did I forget what EZAs came out? Let me see if I can open up the campaigns for global at the moment. Is it this one? Stone sales. Nope, no new Dokkan Best EZAs. Anything in part 2? Nope, no new Dokkan Festival EZAs, which I don't mind honestly. But I think that's the only change I have to make for this, because I thought there would be more, but I guess not. Is there anyone I should bump down though? That's the thing. Or anyone else I should bump up? Well, I can't buff up UI Goku until 6th year anniversary because right now he's good by himself, even when he's linked up with other units. But I think he'll be bumped up as long as the new 6th year anniversary units come out. But I think that overall it looks okay. It looks good for now. But just for simplicity's sake, we're just gonna go for the new units that are on global currently. So right now we're gonna start. Yeah, we're just gonna start with the LR Blue Boys. There should be no introduction to these guys. These guys are very, very good, and I think I can just go into here, right? Yeah, I could just go into here, find the new Blue Boys, and then find their Dokkan Awakenings. Oh, no, no, not there. Nope. I thought that was their transformation for sakes. These guys are actually a really good unit, but their leader skill is, it's not great. They are all out struggle, which by the way, it's not that great, and join forces, which is good, but it's not the best category. 3 key, 150% to all stats. The reason why they're actually really good is because of their passive and their super attack passive. So in their 12 and 18 key, they greatly raise attack and defense on both of them. But in their 12 key they just lower attack, while in their 18 key they lower attack and defense, which is great. But their passive is where they actually shine, along with their active skill. So in their passive, they get 70% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then they get an additional 7% attack and defense per key spear. Plus they get an additional 7% crit and 2 key, and launches an additional attack up to 3 additional attacks per rainbow key spear. So by getting 5 rainbow key spears, you get a total of 35% chance to crit, 10 key, and by getting 3 rainbow key spears within the range of 5 key spears, you get 3 additional attacks. But I believe they're not guaranteed super attacks, so that sucks. But it's a lot better than normal because of the added bonus of their greatly raised attack and defense. So they're really good. But their active skill is, think about this, it's a glass cannon because of what it does. So in their active skill, they can only activate this active skill when their HP is 50% or less, which takes a while because of what they can do. But when you activate their active skill, they get 24 key guaranteed. They get 70% attack, an additional, yeah, they get 70% attack, which is, I believe, multiplied in. Plus, well, they also lose 50% defense for 1 turn, which isn't bad. It's just the fact that hopefully I believe the greatly defense mechanic does balance out with this active skill, so it is kind of nice. But they also have really good links. They're in really good categories. Obviously, they have huge stats, and I believe what is there? Okay, so in total they would have 189% plus additional 11.9% attack per key spear obtained. So it's gonna be a huge buff when you activate their active skill, which is great. Well, overall they're a powerful unit. It's just the fact that they have a really terrible leader. It's not a great leader skill, but they're just really good as a sub unit. So I believe they should be placed in JP. I placed them at Z tier. So for that simplicity's sake, I'll put them at Z tier as well. They're really, really powerful. It's just that their leader skill is meh, or it's not great, but it's good enough. Alright, so we got them out of the way. We're gonna go to Frieza. Oh wow, huh. It has been a while since I've looked at Frieza. So if you guys don't know, this physical angel Frieza is so busted. Everyone loves this Frieza, and I do too. Like, he's that freaking good. So if you guys don't know what he does, he is a resurrected warriors or otherworld warriors key 4 and 150% to all stats, which I believe this is the first time they've done this. Yeah, I believe this is the first time they've done this for key 4 and then 2 other categories, you know what I mean. He stacks defense on his super attack and does immense damage, and seal super attack, which is good because we need something like this. His passive, he gets 100% attack and defense at the start of turn, Then he gets an additional oh my gosh, I almost said 100. He gets an additional 50% attack and defense for 5 turns, with a medium chance to dodge an enemy's attack, which I believe this one is still 25%? No, 30%, okay. Including super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack, so he must get hit in order to get this whole second part of his passive. But then when he attacks the attacked enemy, they lose 30% attack and defense for 2 turns, which is actually really nice considering how much of a big impact this has. His active skill, simple enough. He just needs to be in rotation.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Shut up, Siri. But seriously though, his active skill is really, really good. Considering that you just need to have him in rotation and that's it. And there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you need to do. All you need to do is just get him into rotation. His links are really, really good considering he's just Frieza in general. And then he's good on all the categories that he's on. Plus he has really good stats. But then when he transforms, it's a whole nother level. Not only do you get the ability to stack defense, which helps this guy a lot, but also he has a really good linking partner with this. So yeah, he has a really good linking partner. So if I go to Reps of Universe 7 category, and I find this Frieza. By the way, there's also going to be a golden Frieza in here too. Give you a heads up on the 6th anniversary, so have fun with that. But for now, you have a good linking partner right here, which is this Int Golden Frieza, which I believe they have 5 of the 7 links with each other. Let me just be sure. They have Prodigies, Universe is most malevolent, Strongest Clan in Space, yeah. Brutal Beatdown? No, they have Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. But he doesn't have Revival. So he has, in total, about 5 out of 7. In total, they share 5 of the 7 links between each other, which is really good. And his super attack passive actually does change a little bit. He massively raises attack for 1 turn and does immense damage to the enemy, which isn't that special. But the massively raises attack is huge if you give him additionals. So it's about 100%. This is going to change dramatically. His passive, Calm Strength, gives him 120% attack and defense, which is great. Then gets an additional 80% attack and defense with a great chance to stun the attacked enemy when performing a super, which is huge. But he also reduces damage by 50% when HP is less than 49%. If your defense alone doesn't count or doesn't hold during long events, or really short events like ESBR, SBR, or the upcoming God of Destruction event, which will change the entire thing, then this will come into play. This will help you. I believe this will help you a lot. But overall, this unit is so amazing. The mechanics on this Frieza are like boundless, really. And he's super good for basically all the content that's on Global for now. So that means Z tier. Yes, he's that good. Finally, we have Gogeta. And if you guys know, Gogeta is Gogeta. And I have this unit on JP, and he is very, very good. Very good, at least to the maximum. So, first of all, yes, this does replace the current SCR. This replaces the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which by the way I kind of like because this guy is much better than him. 2, he's a mini Jiren. So, first of all, let's just go over what he does. He is a giant 8 power category 3 key and 170% to all stats. His Shadow Dragons, he's also a Shadow Dragon Saga Lead, 3 key, 150%. I don't understand why they can't raise this to 170. The category is so small that it does deserve a 170%. Like, why not? Why 150? I don't know. I think it's just their choice, but please, Dokkan, raise it to 170. I beg of you. His super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and does immense damage, which is really good considering that he can literally tank as well. His passive gets 200% attack and defense, just like Jiren. He gets 4 key and plus an additional 40% attack and defense, and it's effective against all types for 8 turns from the start of turn, which not from start of a first appearance. There's a difference between start of turn and first appearance. So if you guys don't know, start of turn means when the turn begins, that's when his passive goes off. But when it says starts from first appearance, when this guy first appears in rotation, that means the passive goes off. That just a quick reminder. And then he gets a high chance of being effective against all types starting from the 9th turn from the start of battle, with a high chance to evade enemies at super attack and countering with tremendous power, so it's 50% chance to dodge pretty much throughout the entirety of the battle, except for the last stage of the legendary Goku event or the Infinite Dragon Ball History events. But then his active skill is a little different from Jiren's. Let me actually pull up Jiren because I'm mentioning him too much. Let me see if I just go here because I have them up already. Universe Survival Saga, and then we have Jiren. Jiren is somewhere up here. Yep. Let me compare the active skills between them. So, in Jiren's passive, it says that it can be activated after the character receives attack 5 times in battle. What about this one? Can be activated after a character receives attack 4 times in battle. So, this Gogeta's passive is literally the same thing as Jiren's. However, you need to have him take damage. I think that's the only reason. Yeah, they both literally have the same passive or conditions. All you need to do is just have him get hit 4 times. But there's a small catch. If this goes off, if this dodge goes off, this does not count towards activating the active skill. Just a reminder, if this unit dodges or dodges and counters, it does not count towards its active skill conditions. It does not whatsoever. So if you think you can dodge and then just have it activate your active skill immediately, that does not work like that. Just keep that in mind. But his active skill is really good. Gets 40% attack and defense. I believe it's separate, right? Just look at, yeah, it is actually separate. And then all enemies lose attack and defense 40% per 1 turn. And this can only be activated when the character receives attack 4 times in battle, once only. His links, very, very, very good when you link him up with Super Saiyan 4s and his own kind of giant ape freaks. But he's really good on all these categories, including Final Trump Card, Giant Ape. It's basically all the categories no matter what. His stats are really, really good. I damn recommend getting this unit now. Oh, yeah, his banner should be out by the time we're recording this. I believe, what's his total right now? So, his total during the 8 turns of his passive, he has a total of 376% attack and defense. After that, it's 320%, which is still great. This is the reason why I love this unit, is because he's Gogeta. And if you guys know, Gogeta is amazing. So, where do I consider putting this unit? I would consider putting this unit right at Z tier, where Frieza is, and that's all. Like, is there anything else I could, like, bump up or bump down? Well, well, I'm gonna think about. Let me say this for one bit. I feel like there is a unit that should obviously go up at least, but I might put myself out in danger and say, "Oh, this unit is so good." But I believe Cell should go up. Since all the cells are really good when they're leveled up to the max, I feel like Cell should be bumped up to like S tier at least. But because this cell is actually really good, even though the cell is almost is a little better than him, he's just really good. Plus, I think that's oh man, this is kind of hard now to think about it because it's been a while since I looked at this tier list. But is that all? I feel like that's everything. Maybe later on down the line, most of the units will be bumped down, most of the units will be bumped up, it depends really. But that is pretty much everything here. Wow. Not really much of a change, huh? So, what about these guys down here? Well, they're not released yet, so don't ask. If you're asking, where's LR Jiren? Don't ask, okay? I get it. I get it. I know you want to see LR Jiren on a tier list, but guess what? He's not on here. This is the Dokkan Fest tier list. Stop asking. But these units will be coming out soon. Don't worry. I believe Bojack will be next, and then later on down the line, I believe around May, I assume? Either May or June, PyCon and Janemba will be released. But also more units after the JP anniversary will be released, so they'll go... I believe those units will be coming right after Bojack, and right before... Yeah, some of the units that will be released after the JP anniversary will be put after Bojack. But also, there will be some, and also, PyCon and Janemba will be released somewhere around May, so let's keep that in mind for now. So, let me see if I can expand this just a little. Just, oh great, here we go. So, this is the tier list that we have for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below and what you guys think about this tier list. Is it good? Is it not that great? Should I make some changes? Should I not? What units do you want me to move up? What units do you want me to move down? Such. Yeah. So, that's everything. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy your day. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do so. I'm still hoping to reach, I don't know, 1100 by the end of this year, end of this month. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.